Welcome back to Chasing Shadows. Have you ever felt like someone or something was watching you in an empty room? You ever get that prickly feeling on the back of your neck for no reason? Yeah, me too. Especially after digging into these places. Tonight we're ranking 12 of America's most haunted locations, the ones with the darkest histories and wildest reports. From ghostly kids laughing in hallways to aggressive shadows that push people. We start light at number 12 and ramp up to the absolute terror at number 1. You know what time it is. Throw on your headphones and dim the lights, if you dare. Starting us off at number 12, Alcatraz Island. You know, the Rock. This is the place they sent the guys no other prison could handle, like Al Capone himself. Back in the 30s and 40s, it was brutal. Freezing fog rolling in every day, constant isolation that drove people crazy. Even now, when folks take the night tours, they hear things. Cries coming back from cell block D. Eerie banjo music playing somewhere in the showers. Capone used to play to keep his sanity. Doors slamming when no one's around. And in his old cell, cold spots that make your skin crawl. It's like the inmate's anger is still trapped in there, waiting. Number 11, the Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield. Man, this place looks like it is straight out of a nightmare with those towering Gothic walls. It started as a reform spot for young men, but it turned into pure hell with overcrowding, riots, and that infamous hole where they'd lock people in total darkness until they broke. They filmed the Shawshank Redemption here, but the real stories are way darker. People on overnight hunts pick up EVPs yelling, "Get out," or worse. See shadow figures sliding down the halls. Feel pushes from behind. It's angry energy. Like the place is still mad about everything that had happened there. Number 10, Bonaventure Cemetery down in Savannah. If you've ever seen those photos with the Spanish moss hanging like curtains and all those old statues, it's beautiful in a spooky way, right? This spot's been around since the 1840s. Full of people who died in yellow fever outbreaks. Walk through at dusk and you might catch floating orbs, misty shapes between the trees, or just that feeling that someone's watching every step. Savannah loves calling itself the most haunted city, and this cemetery, it definitely lives up to the hype. But it's more eerie whisper than full-on scream. Number 9, the RMS Queen Mary. Picture this massive old ocean liner docked forever in Long Beach, turned into a hotel. It carried troops during the war, saw drownings and crashes. Tragedy stuck to it. Guests hear kids laughing and running in empty hallways. Spot a drowned sailor down in the engine room. Feel doors being slammed shut behind them. EVPs pick up voices begging for help. It's got that classic haunted ship feel. Playful spirits one minute, something darker the next. Number 8. The Winchester Mystery House. Sarah Winchester was convinced the ghosts of people killed by Winchester rifles were after her. So she built and rebuilt this crazy place for 38 years straight. Staircases that go nowhere, doors opening into nothing. Even today, you'll hear footsteps pacing empty halls, see objects move on their own, catch shadowy figures peeking around corners. Paranormal teams get all kinds of weird EVPs. It's disorienting. Like the house is still trying to confuse whoever or whatever is inside. Number 7. The Stanley Hotel up in Estes Park. The one that straight up inspired Stephen King's The Shining.
Here's Johnny!
F.O. Stanley and his wife Flora ran this beautiful mountain spot, but some guests never really checked out. You might hear Flora's piano playing in the empty ballroom late at night, kids giggling down empty corridors, or see full apparitions in room 217. Yep, that's the room King stayed in. Recent hunts catch knocks and heavy energy feeling. Have you stayed there? Number 6. Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana. This old antebellum home has a rough history. Poisonings, murders, and ghosts tied to enslaved kids and a woman who was poisoned. People say mirrors fog up for no reason. Faces show up in photos. Heavy footsteps walk the halls at night. The whole place feels heavy, Like the pain from back then is still hanging around, watching you. Number 5, the Whaley House in San Diego. They call it America's most haunted house for a reason. The family went through hell here. Hangings, suicides, sudden deaths. Visitors describe a crushing presence, full-body apparitions, like Thomas Whaley himself, the hanged guy. Getting touched or pinched out of nowhere. EVP sessions pull clear voices, and some people even say the energy follows them home. It's pretty intense. Number 4, the LaLaurie Mansion in New Orleans, French Quarter. This one's dark. Mad Madame Delphine LaLaurie threw fancy parties downstairs while torturing enslaved people in her attic. When a fire broke out in 1834, the people of the city found the horrors. Mutilations, chains, experiments. And now, screams echo from empty rooms. Shadows chase people. The energy feels straight up evil. And even skeptics say that this place feels different. Real malice was baked into the bricks of this house. Number 3, Eastern State Penitentiary in Philly. This was the first big penitentiary, back in 1829 with that cruel solitary system, the hole, where they'd leave you in pitch black until you cracked. Al Capone did time here too, back in 29 for a gun charge, and he even said a shadow man tormented him. You walk those gothic halls now, and shadows move. Laughter echoes. Doors slam on their own. Recent hunts get aggressive EVPs. Physical shoves, the despair clings to you heavily there. Number 2, Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Built for a couple hundred patients, but they crammed in thousands. Abuse, lobotomies, endless suffering. Shadow people follow you down the halls. Full apparitions pop up. EVPs curse at investigators. People get pushed or even scratched. And what about overnight stays? A lot of them end early because the fear gets too real. The aggression feels aimed right at you. And the number 1 most haunted location in America, the one that tops so many lists, Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville. This TB hospital from the early 1900s saw tens of thousands die in awful ways. Experimental treatments that didn't work. The body chute tunnel they used to sneak corpses out so patients wouldn't lose hope. Investigators catch shadow figures everywhere. Ghostly kids, like Timmy, who supposedly rolls balls to you. Poltergeists throwing things. Hands grabbing you. Pushes. The whole aura is so heavy, it makes people nauseous or panicked. Teams who have been everywhere call this place the most active and most terrifying. If suffering sticks around, it's definitely at this place. There you have it. 12 places where the line between then and now is paper thin. From lonely islands to hospitals full of echoes, these spots stay with you.
Honestly say it, I'm a changed man.
If you've ever been to one of these places, put it in the comments. I'd love to read about your experience. If you liked the episode, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe. It helps this channel keep going. And follow us wherever you like to do your social media. Until next time, good night.